Okay, let's do this. Okay, so here we go. LORA the Savage Explorer is here for a review. The good, the bad, and the inexplicable of the Met Ball 2019. So for those of you who don't know, which I won't come for you, that's what I'm here for. I know you guys have busy lives, you're doing really important things like scrolling on the internet, so I got you. Basically, the Met Ball is like the Oscars of fashion. It's an evening to celebrate the opening of a new fashion exhibit at the Metropolitan Met Museum of Art. So it's an opportunity for designers to showcase their new pieces and outfits on the hottest celebrities at the time. And so every year the Met has a theme to its exhibit, and this year was camp. Now, what is camp, you may be asking? No, it's not camp, like camp in the woods. No, it's not tents or bonfires or s'mores. No, camp is based off a definition by Susan Sontag, who was a great American writer. She created 58 definitions for it, but I'm just gonna use one, which I thought was summed up really well, and that is the hallmark of camp is the spirit of extravagance. Camp is a woman walking around in a dress made of 3 million feathers. Basically, camp is over the top, humorous, ironic, making fun of yourself, making fun of the world, extraness, everything. It's kind of whatever you want it to be. That's why I'm really excited for this year's gala, because camp is straight up a mix of art and fashion, and it tells a story. It's loud and beautiful, and I think there's really no excuse for celebrities to cut corners this time. Kim K, but I think pretty much everyone delivered. Like, I would review every outfit if I could, but I think there was like 176. So I just went with the looks that I was really compelled to talk about, whether they were good or bad, just something I wanted to say about them. There'll be some big names in there, so let's get to it. So I'm gonna start out with the 3 co-chairs that hosted this year's Met Gala, and that's Lady Gaga, Harry Styles, and the amazing Serena Williams. So first of all, Lady Gaga. She's pretty much the most perfect person they could have chose to be a co-chair for this theme of camp. First, when I saw this dress, I was kind of like, oh, like it's huge and big and pink, which is amazing, but I thought it was pretty simple. But then I was like, oh, there's like 15 other dresses. There was this giant fuchsia pink parachute dress. Then there was an elegant black evening dress, then a fuchsia pink slip, and then her in her bra and underwear. So despite the silhouettes of the dress being relatively simple, I love that Lady Gaga told a story in her looks. And she did this really cool scene where she like took off all the dresses, but she had all these dancers around her taking photos, and like she was on the phone and she was putting jewelry on, like very a la A Star Is Born, which is so ironic because there were cameras flashing all around her at the same time anyway. So she was like really that bitch today. Like, I think Lady Gaga just totally killed it. I love that she told the story. And she could have done something really simple, like just worn like one crazy outfit, but she did multiple. She really went for it, and she was really coming for Rihanna with that super long train. So yeah, Lady Gaga definitely a highlight to start off the event. Next up, we have Harry Styles with creative director of Gucci, Alessandro Michele. And I really like this look of Harry. I really like that he took more of a risk than his like traditional masculine rock and roll aesthetic, and he went more feminine with the like transparent black top and the lace. So I thought that was really cool. I wish he would have committed with the sheer top all the way and worn it like all the way down to his waist, but instead the top like the kind of cut awkwardly off like at the chest, and I just felt like that fit didn't look really well on him. It's kind of a hard fit to pull off if you have like the waist go all the way up to here in general. So yeah, that part was kind of off for me, but overall I like that he took a risk. Alessandro, simple but bold. I love a man in pink frills, so that one nailed it for me. Serena Williams, the 3rd co-chair of the Met Gala. I think she did a really good job in this look. I think it was over the top but not too much, and the silhouette was really nice. It kind of like went like up and out and really accentuated her curves, but the shoulders didn't overpower her. I thought it was really cool. She wore Nikes, kind of like an ode to her tennis. It's kind of like an ode to her career, which is tennis, and you know, shows off that women don't always have to wear a strappy stiletto to look boss ass and chic. So go Serena. Liza Koshy was the presenter of the evening, as she was last year, and I think she really stepped up her fashion game this year. Like, it's Balmain. I mean, she was wearing a shape, so like, I like the geometric look. I think the hair is really cool. It was like this long ponytail with silver coils all the way down, which I thought was really pretty. I think for a presenter, wearing that giant shape would be like kind of hard to navigate and move around whilst you're trying to be animated talking to other celebrities. I think it would have been better as just a red carpet look, but it's kind of edgy, so it's working for me. Carly's is boring. Like, Carly's style in person has always just really bored me. Like, there's nothing much to it, and I was like super disappointed for this Met look. You would think with camp she would turn up the temperature a little bit, but no, it's literally just like a golden slip and some puffs. I don't know, it's just so like, I could buy that at a thrift store or something. It's just nah, like no. Love my girl Mindy, but don't love this dress on her. I feel like the gold and like the blonde hair all together, the color totally washes her out. I would have liked to see her in this dress with black hair maybe, but like even so, the dress is not very fitting to her body. Like, if you can see on the side of her waist, it's a little like I don't know, wrinkly there. It's just like not a perfect fit. I don't think it hugs her curves well. It's a no for me. Another gold look for Aquafina. I'm kind of torn with this look because I like that it's out there, but I feel like it swallows her up a little bit with the super big ruffles on the shoulders. Like, I feel like it's a dynasty outfit that a rich woman in her 70s with a super overly tanned skin would wear. Like, I don't know. I feel like Aquafina is so youthful and bubbly and fun, and I feel like that's what her look should reflect, and I don't think it really does that. I really like this look. I think it's gorgeous. The like coral and pink tones and peach tones mesh really well together, and it's like so blinding with all its bedazzlement and like rhinestones. It's like, it could be so easily too much and like too glittery, too bedazzled, but I think like the tones of the suit and the jacket, it's like it all fits really well together and it's not overdone. It's like a pearl coming out of the shell to me. That's what I get. This is Madeline Pett. She's on the cast. Yeah, she's on the cast of Riverdale. I didn't recognize her. Wow, okay, because I really like this look. It's a unique twist on the traditional ball gown with the sheer, like, transparent bottom, but it's like really structured and geometric. Like, it's really unique. I think it's one of my favorite looks of the evening. Like, the color is spot on. It really complements her hair color and skin tone. So yeah, this one's it for me. Gigi. So this is a gorgeous look overall, but to me, it's not camp. Like, it's pretty much a no for me. All I'm getting is one note, and that note is Ice Queen, which I don't think represents Gigi very well. I think in camp, you could have multiple layers, like literally as we've seen with Lady Gaga, multiple layers, and tell a story. And I don't think Gigi's outfit does any of that for me. And I also don't think like it represents her as a person. Gigi has tons of personality, and I don't think this outfit has that at all. So it's nice, but I don't think it represents Gigi, and that's what I think you need to really do on the Met carpet. So kind of a letdown for me. Katy Perry wore a chandelier. Like, that's all I have to say about that one. She just reminds me of Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast, so there's definitely a bit of a Disney theme, fairy tale theme going on here, but like, it's definitely like campy and out there, but it's not really an outfit. It's just like she's wearing a chandelier. On that note about Disney and fairy tale, let's talk about Zendaya's look, which it's really cute and it's really amazing what they did with the technology. Basically what happened is like her fairy godmother waved a wand and then smoke came out and then her dress kind of like inflated and lit up and she kind of turned into Cinderella like in the Disney cartoon movie. So it's like such a cool spectacle to see. But at the end of the day, like Zendaya's just dressing as Cinderella. I want to see like what Zendaya would wear, not just like something I would wear to Disneyland. Okay, not something I would wear, but something like you would see at Disneyland, you know? And then of course, what would Cinderella be without her evil stepsisters, Kendall and Kylie Jenner? So they're wearing these like really outrageous campy colors. I actually don't really love these looks. Like they just kind of remind me of Las Vegas showgirls. I wish they went more conceptual with the theme instead of just like feathers and glitter. I don't know, like people seem to like these outfits and they're beautiful, but like for me in the camp, it's just Las Vegas showgirl. And since I just talked about the Jenners, you guys probably know where this is leading. Let's talk about Kim K. So when she stepped out on the red carpet, because I was watching some of the show live, the crowd went like crazy and I was like, it's Kim K. But then I was like, what is she wearing? At first the dress, I was like, this sucks. Like this is so boring. It's just like a typical Kim K beige dress. But the dress, when I looked at it closer, the detail, I was like, wow, this is like insanely detailed and beautiful. Watching her interviews later on, I learned that this dress was actually the first time Terry Mugler came out of retirement to design. And basically the concept behind this dress is as if Kim like stepped out of the ocean and walked straight onto the red carpet in this like wet, drenched, skin tight dress. She's like dripping in diamonds, literally like all over her arms, and it's in her hair too, but they're black diamonds so you can't really see. But like overall, I mean, it's not very campy. I think I've seen Kim wear more outrageous things than this. It's really amazing, it's just not that campy. I guess for Kim K it is, but I think she could have gone further for sure. So for all you sisters out there, James Charles came to the Met Gala, which I was actually pretty surprised about. I didn't expect that. His look is like, it's cool, it's edgy, but it's not very high fashion. Like I could see him probably wearing this on the street or like to Coachella or something. Like it's not very red carpet, but it's nice. I don't know, I just thought for James Charles he'd do like an insane makeup look or like go really cool and crazy with his outfit, but whatever. Lupita, why? This to me is kind of childish. Like I really don't like the rainbow butterfly shoulders. The hair is really cool and the bottom half I really like, but the rainbow like cotton candy look, I'm just not feeling it. I wish maybe like the star pattern would have been extended all the way up until the shoulders, but yeah, like overall I don't like it. I don't know, it's too much, but not in a good way. Janelle Monáe never disappoints, and I don't think she did tonight either. I think she's one of those people, again, that really fit the camp theme well. Like the dress is very fitting. It's designed by Christian Serrano, and I think she just looks elegant, but also it's like a really cool take on graphics and surrealism. When I was watching the live stream, the eye on her chest like opens and closes, which is super cool. I think like she just got everything down to the last detail. The hats are perfectly stacked. I really like this one, simple but bold. Joe Bros. Okay, let's get into the couples you guys have all been waiting for. First up, Joe and Sophie. So really like the color coordination, like they match really well together. blah, blah, blah. Anyway, who cares? What we really care about is Nick and Pri. So let's get into it. Nick and Priyanka pretty much met for the first time, sort of, I think, at the Met Gala in 2017. They were just like so stunning then, and really just like a cool, like you could tell they would really like fit together as a couple. This Met Gala was really exciting because it was the first time they were debuting themselves at the Met as a married couple. So I was really expecting something like elevated and like that power couple status, and boy did they disappoint. Nick's look is just kind of boring, and then Priyanka's look, like, she looks like a 5-year-old dressing up as a princess. I mean, the dress itself could have worked, but she messed it up with the hair and the bleached eyebrow. I wanted to see that elevated, super cool, super fun look to them as a couple. Unlike Joe and Sophie, they didn't really coordinate anything either. Just like, it was just disappointing to me. It's just not good. So to end this review off, I think there would be no one fitter than none other but Cardi B. Wow, this girl like slayed the house down. I think after Rihanna's 2015 regal yellow look with like the 10-foot train, everybody's been competing on longest trains, and tonight Cardi won that competition. She's wearing this like red blood cell vagina period inspirational look by Tom Brown, but she makes it so elegant and avant-garde, and like it's like so well fitted, and I think there's no one else that could have pulled that off, maybe but Cardi or Rihanna. So I just think it's such a huge statement, and like it's so like Cardi B being her whole like feminism, like a woman can be, wear, say, do whatever they want statement. The dress is insanely heavy. It's made of quilt. Like, I can't even understand how hot she would be in that, but like shut it down. Shut the Met Gala down for sure. That's just like, that was definitely a highlight. I knew Cardi would deliver, so I'm very pleased with this look. So that concludes my review of the 2019 Met Gala camp theme. If you guys like what I had to say, please let me know in the comments below, YouTube stuff. But yeah, seriously, let me know if you agree, disagree. I'm really curious to hear. And if you guys have any more review requests from the Met Gala, I can probably do it over my Instagram, which I will link below as well. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I love doing this kind of stuff. So thanks for watching, y'all.